Hey there, it's Lori. I am back with it's going to be a project share, but I'm going to do a quick tutorial as well. I recently hauled this KS Craft Pocket Folio die. I believe it's one of the new ones, and I put together, I wanted to play with it right away, put together this little portfolio. It's like an accordion style portfolio. But I couldn't stop, so I did a Christmas one, and I'm ready to start a Halloween one, and I thought that I would put together the Halloween one, or start it anyway, here on camera so you can see how truly quick this goes together, but also how fun this is. Not a sponsored video by any means. I just am a huge fan of KS Crafts products. I usually buy them now on Amazon, just because I can get it quicker, but their dies are just so crazy affordable. You can save a couple dollars if you want to order off of Ally and just wait a couple weeks to get it. But let me jump into this. So this is the die and all its pieces. So this is the base. And the nice thing about this is it's kind of unlimited. You can cut as many of these as you want. You're getting, actually you're getting like 4 pages off of it, because this is a panel, this is a panel, but then when you flip that paper over, then the back 2 are panels as well. And then you get the 3 layering pieces. And this is a pocket or a flap if you want it. You get this little like top tab, a little tag, 2 postage dies, arrow, this one, star, heart, circle, a flower, and a leaf die. So for, I don't remember what I paid for. I think it was like around $10. That feels like such a bargain. I don't know. I thought it was terrific value. But anyway, so let me show you. This is the first one that I put together. And here you can see I used this one and cut it out twice and connected 2 pieces. So I get front cover, 1, 2, 3. But then you flip it over and you still have another 4, so it makes 8 pages that way. Again, each of these panels is going to give you 4, and so I use the largest piece and then the smallest to do my cover. I think I just used pretty much scraps that I had, and I didn't use any of the extra pieces on this one. But this is that pocket piece, and it cuts out the flap, which I put on the bottom, and then I just glue straight down the sides. And yeah, you create this little pocket. The other thing you can do is, again, a flap on the side, but I don't think I did that. So here, this is my back then. And then as I flip to the other side, I did 2 more pockets. Love pockets. So my thoughts are, this would be a cute little like accordion style kind of photo album. You can put photos on here on the tags and drop them in. Here we have a little frame, and this is open at the top, so either me or the recipient can slide a photo down in. And I just embellished it really simply so that can be finished however somebody wants to. And then I just use seam binding to hold this closed. So then I made a Christmas version. This one is not embellished except for the front. And again, these pieces are not part of the set. This is just from my own stash. This one I made even larger. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4 of those cuts. And I think that gives me 16 pages altogether, and then the other side. So for a December daily that's small, compact, this could be a really great option. It holds in your hand really nice, but there's still lots of room on each page, I think. So yeah, this one I literally just put together in like a day. Now I did stitch everything. It would have come together even faster if I didn't do that. So let me show you how this goes together. So I literally, it was so sad last year. I don't know if I lost, I misplaced. I had even joked maybe my Halloween stash was stolen. I don't know. It disappeared in the middle of a swap. It disappeared last year. So literally all I have are some scraps, and this is all I had. I couldn't even do enough to do both sides. I'm just going to do the front side for you. This is actually a Halloween or a Valentine's Day paper, but I thought it would work here. So I have literally today, I keep stalking my porch. I have my first Halloween shipment coming in from, I think I ordered it from scrapbook.com, and I'm so excited to get that. And then I am ready to do full-on Halloween again. But let me show you how I put this together. You could use hot glue. I'm using wet glue on this. So it's kind of hard to see on black cardstock, but you have a score line right here in the center. So I'm going to use the bone folder to reinforce that. And then you have a score line right here at this tab. This is a trick I learned from somebody on YouTube. If you rescore that, it will make it cut so much, or fold so much easier. Some dies don't make as deep of an impression. So I just rescore that, and then that's a breeze. All right. And then on this final one, this one I'm going to be able to cut off because that's going to be the end. I'm only using 2 here. So I'm going to want to adhere that there, and then I'm going to trim that off. So let me do that real quick. You could use your scissors, but I'm a stickler for clean lines, so I like to use my paper trimmer for it. So I am going to cut that just outside that bow stitch line. There we go. And then we have a nice clean edge to it. Did you hear me drop it? Yeah, that's what I did. All right. Well, that was a little too much. All right. So we're just going to line that up. So how about you guys? Who else? I know July, it feels like people are either Christmas or Halloween crafting. How about you? What are you doing? Either or none? I'm so ready to jump in on Halloween. Sorry, I keep hitting my camera here. All right, so there we go. And then this one, we're just going to fold on that score line. So this is our base, and this is just a regular cardstock weight. The first one I did, I used a heavier cardstock. So this is then going to fold that way. And then I like my cover to open this way like a traditional book. But here you can see that's going to be my cover. You open, you have 4 panels. That's your back. You flip it, and you've got another 4. So if you wanted, you could stitch around here. What I did is I cut panels and stitched around them. And let's see what's up. That's up. That's up. So I'm going to determine how I want to lay it out. And I think I want to use this on my cover. And then this is my second. I think I like that. Although, let's look at it. Do we like that better? No, I think I'm going to go with the purple because it just feels more Halloween to me. All right, so I put both of these together just with wet glue. When I've got stitching, I try and stitch a little inside the edge, and I feel like that allows that that edge to lay flat and adhere better. And then I do like to get it up over the stitching. All right. I don't think there's an up and down to this, is there? For some reason that feels up to me. All right, so this is my cover. And I'm gonna, normally I'd spend an extra minute and kind of like hold my edges down a little, make sure that adheres, but y'all, oh, now I got it all crooked anyway. Y'all aren't gonna wanna see me do all that. So now I look like I'm making a big mess. Yeah, I want that centered. Thank goodness the glue dries clear. We'll clean that up when we're done. All right, so there's my cover, and then I'm gonna work on these, couple of these inside pages. Again, this was all that I had, so now I'm gonna have to wait till my new stuff comes and finish this up. I was literally scouring my paper scraps to look for any leftover Halloween scraps, because I was so desperate to do a Halloween version of this. I think it's helpful too to see a die like this used in a variety of ways. I know when I buy dies, I try and be mindful, you know, of the usage that I'll get out of it. I try and avoid buying dies anymore where I think it's going to be a once and done. I want to be a little more frugal. Alright, so let's make sure we're getting that straight. There's my fold line. Come over a little. There we go. Alright, one more, and then we're going to jump back to the cover because I know you don't want to see all this. You know, if you wanted to put together kind of a little embellishment book for flat embellishments, it would need to be flat. This could be a really cute way to present or share them. Anything chunky is not going to work. 1 or 2 layers is probably the most that this could hold. So see what I mean? I would just, if I had the time, I would sit here and just sort of, you know, hold those edges a little. But it adheres really nicely. So that's how it goes. Oh, and the pocket. So for these, you can either adhere it this way, so it's literally a flap that then would open. Of course, you're not going to want to use Valentine's Day paper. You would want to use something that is probably double-sided and not directional like this one is. But I thought this would make a super cute pocket. So to put that on, all I do is hold it on the score line. Make sure that's crisp and flat. And then I'm going to put glue along the bottom and then just down that outside edge. And I line it up with the very bottom, and it fits just inside those fold lines. And then again, hold that for a minute just so that that can grab. And then you've got yourself a little pocket there. All right. And then as I get back to the cover, so my thoughts are I'm going to put this on. I think we're going to pop that up a little. So let me get my tape. Yeah, I've got a haul video coming up too. I'll probably release that tomorrow, if that's your thing. It's going to be a mix of some tools and beads, but then also Halloween and some Christmas that I started to capture. Thankfully, I didn't lose my Halloween dies. It was just all my paper and ephemera. I kept it all together in a box, and the box just walked away. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. My new dies were in that box too. All right, so we're just going to center that up, popped up. Now, remember we have these extra little pieces that come with this set. So I did try some of those out with my scraps, and I made these super cute little flowers that could go on here. Also, these little tags, which I love, that could go on there. And then this actually isn't from that set, but I thought maybe, I don't know. These look great. I love these. I love any kind of wispy foliage. That is just my jam. But let's talk about these postage stamps. So it comes with these two dies. One cuts the frame, and you could maybe do a teeny tiny shaker. I don't know, that'd be tough. And then the other just cuts the whole piece flat. So again, I took my scraps, and like this one was a little piece of kitten face paper. Cut that out, then cut the frame in black and layered it on. So I think you can see that. Isn't that adorable? And then this was just a little piece of pattern paper that had that pattern on it, cut it close to make a little postage stamp, which could go on a tag, could go on my cover. Yeah. So this is how you put the portfolio together. And again, if you want to make it longer, you just cut more panels and extend this as far as you would like to go. And then you can see how that accordion folds out. I would just take a little piece of ribbon and tie that shut. You could put ribbon under these pieces so that it's hidden, like in under this layer. To me, though, it's just as easy to just wrap it. So I hope this helped you. If you do have this die and we're interested in how to use it, sorry if I've enabled you and you didn't want to be enabled, but I'm going to link this die up below. And I do have another haul video coming up of just the larger KS Craft dies that I grabbed off of Amazon. So if you haven't yet, if you like this video, please click the like button, comment, and subscribe. That way you'll know when my next video posts. Have a great Saturday, everybody.